Most of you that use the internet, specifically the video platform of the internet that is YouTube, have come across this one type of videos titled something like resizing your backdoor is easy actually. Usually with a pretty simplistic thumbnail with lowercase Comic Sans and this solid color frame, most likely done in where? In Microsoft Paint. Covering topics ranging from soft skills to hard skills to useful habits to soft skills, tomorrow comes today, to illegal drug deal strategies. YouTube is fucking full of videos like this. Countless channels grow by repeating this one single formula, describing all sorts of things as easy to learn. It is said that through watching these videos, you can escape the confines of humanity, becoming a superhuman ubermensch bastard and travel to distant planets, raising up the passing by meteors on your way there so they don't fucking slam into the earth we're living on. And why the fuck are you watching this video when you can be making millions of dollars, you dumb? Well, don't go, actually, please, I'm fucking begging you, please keep watching this video, okay? Not just because I'm going to cry if you leave, but also because in reality, I think those videos are just sorta kinda fucking misleading, mate. And today, I'd like to talk about that. I'd like to try to explain why that is the case. What was I saying? Self-improvement cancer cells maxing videos. Let's review some. Here's one. Being funny is easy, actually. If I don't laugh till the end of this video, I'm filing a lawsuit, so do your best.
If you feel the repressed need to be more funny, to say more jokes, you probably have a great sense of humor.
There is a whole industry specifically dedicated for people with NPC level sense of humor. It's called stand-up comedy. Same formula again in circles. Setup plus punchline equals XD funny, Facebook's gonna love it. Are all stand-up comedians unfunny? Yes, with exceptions. So does feeling the need to joke equate to having a great sense of humor? Fucking debatable.
And I believe you are meant to be more funny. You are meant to be this humorous person.
Fucking hell, you're meant. Thanks, Yoda.
You probably went through life and experienced negative feedback when you try to be funny. You said some jokes and people either didn't get the jokes or didn't like them at all. No one laughed, these awkward moments were created, and you ended up stuffing this authentic part of you, this funny part of you down in exchange for social acceptance.
Mate, it feels like he's talking to me, like to some special needs kid, which adds up, but fuck you. As if bombing a joke and having two lovely fathers isn't a universal experience amongst us jokers. Fuck me sideways. You'd be lucky to find a single wanker that has never experienced negative feedback for trying a joke. It just sort of happens for both people that are actually funny and people with Mr. Beast level humor.
But authenticity keeps knocking at the door, it always will. But how can you be this humorous person with everything that's at stake, with the risk of these unforgettable, awkward moments being created? The most important thing to understand when it comes to humor is the intention behind it, because the receiver of your jokes should never ever be the persons around you. The most important person your jokes are serving is you, because when you make the jokes for yourself, you have the guarantee of success, basically.
Guarantee of success? What? I can dip my uncircumcised cock into a cup of Earl Grey tea and start laughing at it repeatedly. Won't exactly make me funny now. Humor is just a fucking method of social interaction. You kinda need other people to receive it. So it's never really guaranteed. It probably shouldn't be guaranteed. If it's guaranteed, it's probably not very funny. And making jokes for yourself is just fucking stupid.
Because you know your humor and you know what you find funny and what you don't find funny. When you have this energy, first of all, you act from a place of security. You say the jokes from a place of security, not from a place of fear and doubt.
My guy, my comedic place of security is joking about brain-dead football players that can't spell their first name properly. Wish me luck telling a joke in a busy corner pub on a Friday night. My bones count will quickly fucking dwindle. So in my case, this advice equals death. It kinda bloody matters what jokes you tell to whom, not just what you find funny. The consequences for a misplaced joke can range anywhere from cock-blocking yourself to being fucking crucified. I am.
All these thoughts like, I once heard a friend of mine say this joke and he got a really good reaction. Hopefully, just hopefully, people will also appreciate me saying that joke right now. Which, that by the way, never works. Instead of that, instead of all these inner monologues, you should have nothing. It should be just a spontaneous reaction.
What a fucking
Man, what the fuck do you mean it never works? There's like a whole genre of repeatable jokes. The good old knock knock fuck you jokes and stuff. If you tell them with right context and delivery, they do work. I don't believe this is accurate. I think that's enough of this video. The rest is just more weird fucking advice. He gets a like from me. I'm not gonna dox the channel, but he gets a like, and I'll see him in court. Just to be clear, let me say that for the fucking thickest of you. I'm not saying those are shitty videos. I'm saying it's a shitty fucking format. I mean, excuse me, it's some no-name fella giving you questionable advice. And this isn't even the worst case. Most of these lectures aren't just some no-name fellas, they're also no-face fellas. Credibility is out the fucking window. Like, I'm sorry, man. Who are those people? Now, don't get it twisted. You don't need a degree in 2017 dank meme studies to be funny, make videos about being fucking funny and shit. But in this case, there's no proof of any ability, really. So, like, why would you listen to this fella? Now, I don't know, maybe he is funnier than George Carlin, and perhaps his jokes would make my microcock shrink and make all women in proximity ejaculate violently. But how would I know that? He doesn't make a single joke through the whole video, and his channel is just another self-improvement talk to the camera type of thing. It's just some random ass fella I know nothing about, and he's trying to teach me how to be fucking funny, mate. Pretty weird. Unfortunately, most of these videos are like that. Who are you to teach people that shit? Look at this, man. Making money as a content creator is easy, actually. 300 views is clearly not, mate. 1.5k subs, no thank you, I'm full. Man, just do something like what Casually Explained does. Great channel, by the way. Great guy, too. We used to cuddle before school. Anyway, he's also telling about skills and shit, and yet he's actually making me smile and feel warm inside, and I'm satisfied, even if he does teach me fuck all. Anyways, this fucker. Easy, actually. Almost 1 million subscribers and more than 25 million fucking views. And this video just kind of grabbed my attention. Getting a personality is easy, actually. Yeah, okay, sure, let's do it.
Getting a personality is like getting into Area 51 if the security guard was Helen Keller. It's really easy. Think about how easy it was when you were a kid. An adult comes up to you and starts a conversation, and within 40 seconds, they know you as the Harry Potter Connect 4 frog kid. In fact, getting a personality is way simpler than advice on the internet makes it seem. Most people say, be yourself, but that's just extrovert propaganda, since extroverts can be interesting just by existing and using social wizard tactics that an introvert may know about but can never execute.
Whoa, mate. Didn't realize this was a black pill propaganda channel. Hold up, mate. Extroversion. AI overview. I trust it with my life. Extroversion is a personality trait, etc, where individuals typically gain energy from being with other people rather than from being alone. Energy, that's it. They gain energy from talking to people. Same way that I get energy from watching romantic anime films and crying real fucking art. Oh mate, but they must be better at it because they do it a lot. So fucking what? You've been playing League for half of your lifespan and you're still silver. Now I don't blame you, I'm the same. It's just that being incentivized to talk to people doesn't guarantee you're gonna be any good at it. And what's up with those fucking social wizard tactics
that an introvert may know about
but can never execute?
Yes, they're locked behind a gacha system. Guaranteed S-tier dark psychology manipulation tactic after 40 pulls. I'm retarded. We all are a mix of introverted and extroverted traits. Since it's a bloody spectrum, mate. It's far from being a precise fucking science. So it's not your psychological topology that's stopping you from executing those military psyops tactics. The only thing that's stopping you is being a bitch. Also, getting a personality. Oh yeah, this video, it's not about getting a personality now, is it? It's about being interesting, which is a different topic. Whatever, mate.
So here's the real answer. Personality can literally just be boiled down to the first few standout things people think of when they think of you. That kid who pushed you over on the playground in kindergarten? Mean, sore loser, always talks about WWE. That guy in cargo pants with exotic snakes who came to your school assembly to tell you snake facts? Cool, dresses like Steve Irwin. Snake guy. You'll notice that the more clear, memorable traits you can associate with someone, the more personality they'll seem to have.
No, you just fucking said it. The first thing you remember about most of these people is how they fucking humiliated you, mate. The guy was being a dick to you, so in reality you wouldn't fucking care or even remember what he talked about. You will remember him as a nasty fucker. And the guy with the snake could be fucking proficient in shoving pineapples up his fucking rectum. If he ain't a dick to you, you wouldn't care much. Personality is just a simple descriptive fucking term, dude. It's not an ability or a privilege or anything. He's talking about being interesting, and being interesting is pretty damn complicated. Not one fucking wanker is universally interesting, except except for Albert Einstein.
Oh my God, it's Albert Einstein.
None of these things by themselves will give you a personality, at least not in the way you care about. What you care about is seeming interesting to people.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And there's one easy way to do this. It's called the spike method. So let's say you like cleaning. Now imagine you spend a decent amount of time every day cleaning, learning about cleaning methods. Literally in less than a month, you'll have put more experience into cleaning than 99% of people will ever have in their lifetime, which means the next time you meet someone, you will be known to them as the cleaning expert.
You won't be known. This guy assumes that other people fucking give a shit, that other people think of you on a regular basis, but they don't. Your personality can range anywhere from being a fucking world-class rapper, I love fentanyl, to being a go-to zillion main in League of Legends. In both cases, some will care and some won't. And people that don't fuck with you in the first place couldn't give less of a fuck about your personality, mate, or other interests in context of this video.
That might not sound exciting, but watch this. So what do you do for fun? Oh, I'm really into cleaning. I've learned so many cool things the average person doesn't know. Oh, like what? You want to know the truth about robot vacuums? I've been feeling kind of bored lately. Not much to do. I can bring my pressure washer to your house and we can shoot the gunk off your driveway. Wow, that sounds pretty cool actually. What are you doing this weekend? I don't know, I'm probably gonna fold my clothes using the world's fastest folding method. That exists? Yeah, wanna learn it?
Who talks like that? Here's a realistic version.
So what do you do for fun? Oh, I'm really into cleaning. I've learned so many cool things the average person doesn't know.
Like I fucking care. Is this like fucking My Little Pony fan fiction from 2015 or what? No one ever said that anywhere to anyone. It's like, okay, look, an example. I don't like chess. I'm too thick for chess. But I don't despise people that play chess. And sure, if a 5'4" Latina baddie wanted to tell me some chess trivia, I'd log the fuck in. I'd listen very carefully. Perhaps I'd even play a game with her. Not out of pleasure because I like moving some fucking pieces left and right and forward, and mostly I just wanted to breastfeed me like a toddler later that day. And like I fucking care about some bloody chess. That's how that shit usually works. This is literally a 4chan green text story. If this guy is like Brad Pitt IRL, and people want to touch his wee-wee, it's just because he's like Brad Pitt IRL and they want to touch his wee-wee. This fucking personality thingy doesn't change much. And if it does, I bet it's his attitude and not his fucking cleaning addiction.
Whatever you become the expert in, you don't have to talk about that thing all the time. That thing just gets your foot in the door. So instead of just having to introduce yourself the same boring way as everyone else, you can get people to actually stop and listen to you. So again, step 1, find something that interests you, no matter how weird it is. Step 2, gain experience in it until you know slightly more about it than most people do. Step 3, when introducing yourself to people, talk about this thing. Step 4.
Click off this video and masturbate. Finish in your hand and smear it on your face. Repeat until death. Then he just goes about how universities use this fucking spike method to racially segregate the students or something. I ain't listening to that. Let's just skip to his last point.
Now, important disclaimer. You can truly pick anything you want as your spike, but you gotta talk to people about it in a way they can understand. Let's say you spent a month becoming an expert in Minecraft. That's valid, but no one will care if you go straight into talking about how you beat the game without touching the ground. It's impressive, but the majority of people don't know how Minecraft works. Explain what Minecraft is, how you got into it, how you beat it, and then explain how you did it without touching the ground. Despite what you might think, people will actually be patient to listen to any topic as long as they can understand it.
No, they fucking won't most of the time. Though the idea itself isn't moronic, you know. Simplify an idea and yeah, people will be a tiny bit more willing to listen to it. But once again, it has fuck all to do with personality. It's a communication tactic. Actually, it's the same extrovert black fucking magic he said you introverted fuckers may never execute. What's the point, dude?
The second you start using big words and niche terms to sound smart, that's actually when people stop listening. Which is why when Bill Nye explains volcanoes to you, it's interesting. But when someone with a PhD in volcano science explains them, you start wondering halfway through if they're even a real person.
That is, if you're dumber than a fucking rock. Is this meant to be rage bait? Am I the asshole? Bill Nye makes pop science. He oversimplifies shit in hopes that you will get aroused by it and might end up, you know, getting into volcano lore or something, I don't know. He's trying to hook you on the topic. A professor is kind of supposed to explain a topic in fucking depth, using scientific fucking terminology, quadratics, schematics and all, so you actually learn something specific about motherfucking volcanoes instead of throwing fucking Mentos into a Coke bottle.
So yeah, hopefully that was easy to understand.
Yeah, it was easy. There was very little concrete information given. Mate, he's changed the topic halfway through the video. What the fuck? Man, that's why this format just fucking blows. Some no-name dudes with very little personality showing, that know fuck all about what they're talking about. Going, oh my god, guys, look! Deep throating a cactus is so damn easy. Let me teach you simpletons how to fucking do it. By the way, even in their narrative, easy is not the word. Simple, though, would be more accurate. I mean, if you can count to 10 without using your fingers, you can probably memorize 3.5 steps to, for example, becoming funny. Get out of your basement, find a human, tell a joke. If it sucks, tell another one until it doesn't. Boom, you're a comedian now. Simple, definitely. Easy. Fuck you. You first have to lockpick the lock out of the basement. You're gonna find some wank and start a convo. You're gonna silence the voices, come up with a joke. You get it. Takes energy, takes thinking, meaning it ain't fucking easy, lad. You might say, well, then tell us how to get a personality or tell us how to be funny. No, fuck off. I don't know shit about that. That's why I don't make educational videos. This is not an educational video. If you got dumber after watching this video, I did my job well. Leave a like down below, man. Let's do a little experiment. So take your hand and kind of try to move it in the line of sight of your POV, you know? Then move it closer and closer and closer and closer. And if after a while it didn't go through, congratulations, you've got a head. So fucking use it, lad. And don't listen to wankers that might have failed this test at some point. No matter the view count, or money count, or you get it. That's it, I'm done. Your mom's easy, by the way. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, watch it again until you do. It was me, Walrus. Have a nice day. Goodbye.